Hey friends! I started this channel because I'm a writer and I love the artistic aspect of words coming to life on the big screen. If I could spend my days writing and watching movies and TV shows, I would. I just wanted to start this video off with a spoiler alert because I'm going to tell most of the story. I'll leave a little something to the imagination in case you want to watch later on. It is streaming on Hulu and Disney Plus. Today I'm reviewing the 2024 romantic comedy Anora about a young woman from Brooklyn who gets to live her Cinderella story, or so they say. Let's get into it. I want to start by saying I enjoyed the heck out of this movie. Like, it was so good. It was so beautifully done. Everything about it was good. It reminded me of home because I'm from Brooklyn. So I enjoyed that too. I'm watching the movie like, oh shoot, I know these places. So let's just start off with this scene right here. When she first meets Vanya, it's Anora. She goes by Annie. She's a young stripper and she works at the club. She has a best friend at the club. They're really cool. She gets into some beef with some other girls, of course, you know, because I don't know, I guess girls got to be catty. Maybe that's just a stripper life. I don't have experience, so I don't know. But she meets Vanya and he's this really young Russian dude. He's talking mostly in Russian. He does speak English and she knows Russian. So that's why she gets picked to get with him. So it seems really cute at first. You know, she's just doing all this stuff with him. They're hanging out. They're with his friends. They're just all over the town doing drugs, drinking. She's like, I don't know. She just escalated really fast from being a stripper to like kind of being an escort or I guess a prostitute. Because I don't know how she went from him coming to see her at the club and get private dances to doing dances at his house to next thing you know they're partying and doing blow and all this stuff and having sex and pretty much acting like they're in a relationship. The movie just continues to progress from there. It's all fun and games. They're playing, they're doing all these things, and then he just asked her to be his girlfriend. Like, she's like, how much? And I'm not mad at her for that because that's how she makes her money. So he needs to be paying top dollar. That was probably one of my favorite parts. I'm not gonna lie, because time is money. And if she's gonna be playing his girlfriend instead of going to work, then she needs to make sure that she's eating. So kudos to Anora for that. But they work out a deal. They agree to $15,000 for a week. Things are going good, and then next thing you know, that week I guess went so well that instead of going home to his family like he was supposed to, Vanya decides that they should get married. Okay, like Cinderella turned up really quick in this movie, I guess, because I don't know. Not sure how they got there that fast. They went from being crazy little kids riding around and hanging out with his friends and doing drugs to a whole married couple. And they only look, I don't know how old they're supposed to be, but they look really young, like late teens or early 20s. So I'm not sure why it got serious so fast, but okay. They're all over Brooklyn harassing people, starting with the man that owns the store where one of Vanya's friends works, to people like at Coney Island and a lady on the beach and all kind of stuff, just being annoying little kids. That was probably my least favorite part of the movie. But then it just turns into this situation where like now they're a married couple. Well, she's like, oh, he proposed to me in Vegas. So they do this little scene right here where they're in the bed, and that's when he asked her to be his wife. I don't know if the money got her because he comes from a wealthy family. Like, this is literally from rags to riches story in her mind. So maybe that's why she's ignoring everything, and it's cool for her to be going through this. Like, he just has her sitting there being a little clingy girlfriend. Like, he got sent to America to study and stuff like that, and he's there being the wildest little kid ever. Like, she's trying to be intimate with him and pay him all this attention and stuff, and he's literally just there like, bro, I'm playing my video games. Like, he's just got her under his arm while he focuses on playing his video games, and that's a whole day to him. That's what he would like to do. So the movie is kind of slow moving, I guess, a little bit. Like, there's stuff happening the whole time. It's captivating, it's cool, but nothing really happens until we get to this scene that's about to come up. And it's so crazy because this, if none of the other moments were the moment when she knew that she messed up, this was the one. So now the guys are in the house. They done got all the information they need. They're waiting for the guy that actually works with the parents, Toros, to come over and tell them what to do next. The Vanya is still acting a fool. Like, hey, y'all need to leave my house. Anora is there playing the dutiful wife. Why, I don't know, but she's still doing it while he makes these empty threats, because I guess Cinderella, believing that she could go from being the poor mistreated girl to having this rich prince come take her out. So she's standing by her man. That's what she's doing. She's standing by her man. And it doesn't turn out good for her because her man is a baby. Like, he's literally a man child. He was already wilding the whole movie, but he starts wilding worse when he finds out that his parents are coming. Like, it doesn't get better. It really doesn't. It actually never formulates into a relationship. But watching this train wreck is like a 10 out of 10. Like, I recommend it. I could watch this movie maybe not 1,000 times, but I could watch it a couple more times because it's very entertaining from start to finish. Like, it's very serious up until it gets to this point, and then from here on, it kind of turns into like a buddy comedy film. Like, they really did their job making this movie. He is gonna start losing it from here, pretty much for the rest of the movie. He actually never recovers. But the way that they filmed it and the way that they switched from this movie just being Vanya and Anora to Igor doesn't even understand what he's doing there, but he's doing whatever job he thinks he's supposed to have. Garnick is just a failure, and he really he never messed it up so much that Toros can't even get it together. Like, they're all scared because this family is so rich and powerful, and Toros pretty much messed up because Toros was supposed to be watching Vanya this whole time, and somehow it got out of control. It's hands down the most underrated character in this movie. Like, I would literally watch it again just for Igor's part because he was perfect. He did not belong in this world, but somehow he was there, wrapped up in this. They never really say why, but he was there, wrapped up in it, having sense, being smart, but also a part of the Three Stooges. They made the movie perfect for me. They really did. Igor made the movie perfect for me because I just need to know more about him. Like, I also need to know a little bit more about Toros. Garnick, I could do without. I know enough about him from watching this movie, but I highly recommend this movie. It is so good. It is so artistically done. The shots are beautiful. But it's been great talking with you. I will see you next week, friends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I can review some more movies. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to put them down in the comments. For the rest of this month, I'm going to be doing the What the Did I Just Watch series because I've been watching some crazy movies. I'm not sure how I ended up watching them, but I've been watching them, and Anora was just the first. Next week, it's going to be even crazier. Let me know what y'all think about Anora. Let me know what movies y'all want me to review, and I will be back next week as promised. Peace.